Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm an intuitive and a healer. In today's video we are going to explore what December 2024 has in store for us, or what energies are starting to appear in December 2024. We have three choices for you today. I have choice 1 with the Selenite Wand, group 2 with the rose quartz pendulum, and group 3, you may not be able to see all of this, with the Amythest and Adventurine wand. I use all of these when I'm doing healings of people, so they will bring you some healing energy as well. Go ahead and make a choice and I will see you at your reading. Timestamps are below. Group 1, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your wand here and channel through it. I'm hearing the term return on investment and success, big success. So the end of this year may see some improvements in your life underway. Something that you invested in quite some time ago, or that you've been working towards, or energy you've been putting in, is about to come to fruition. So it may be that you've been working on a long-term project that hasn't seen any fruit from that project yet. The energy is stepping up into bearing fruit for you now. So it may have been something you've been working on for a long time. For some of you, this might be a side business, or you may be working on a creative project that people haven't seen yet. But basically you've been working behind the scenes. People haven't seen this so much yet. You may be working for an employer and been working quite heavily on one project for a long time, and it's about to be launched throughout the business so that other people get to see it. It's something that you are aware of, but maybe other people aren't aware of, or that it's just not being seen by a lot of people at the moment, but it will be seen. I feel that there is a very good outcome of success here. So if this is a project that you've been working on and you haven't been paid for it yet, you will get paid for it very soon. So it's like an investment of your time and energy has been put in, and externally there's nothing that's been happening yet around it, and suddenly there's going to be some movement and success is what I'm hearing. It may be that you have a social media account that you've been trying to generate interest in, and you've seen nothing, even though you've been working really hard. Nothing's been happening, and then suddenly there is some movement and there's some success there. So that's the primary message I'm getting for December here. I feel that some of you need to look at what's going on with you health-wise. I just feel like there's a little bit of imbalance there. There's too much of one thing and not enough of another. And when I say that, you will know exactly what I mean. For some of you, it's just lifestyle changes that you need to make. Some of you, diet changes as well. And it's like you'll come back into balance as well. And it kind of reflects what's been going on with you putting all your time and energy into this thing that hasn't produced anything yet. That's what's going on with your health as well. There's been imbalance there, but it will correct, as will your project or whatever it happens to be. It will correct itself. The pendulum is swinging the other way, is what I'm getting here. So balance is coming in, group 1. You'll be pleased to hear this month you'll start to see signs of it. For some of you, it might not be until the very last day of the month or towards the end of the month, because there is still some recalibration going on. But definitely by the new year, you'll be starting to see really positive improvements in areas that you like to see positive improvements. I'm getting a real can-do attitude with this group. When you set your mind to something, you'll keep at it like a dog with a bone until you get what you want from it. And in the past, that has been a bit of a problem because you've had trouble letting go of things. But I feel that with whatever you've been working on, and you may have literally said, I'm just about to give this up, it's going to suddenly move forward. You really didn't want to let this project or this resource, whatever it happens to be, you didn't want to let it go, and you just wanted to keep working on it, even though it did cause you emotional pain at times, and frustration and boredom at times because there was nothing happening. But all of that's about to pay off. So congratulations. I'm really not getting anything else for you for December, but I think that's a really lovely message regardless. Thank you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give me a thumbs up, share, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, just because that helps me. And I will see you in my next reading. Group 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the Rose Quartz Pendulum. This is one of my healing tools, as I said earlier, so you will get some healing energy through the reading. I'm getting a really strong sense of promise this month. There's something promising, or you've been promised something, or you are about to be promised something. So if you've already been promised something, it will appear this month. If you haven't been promised something, you will get that promise this month. So, and then reap whatever the promise is in the future. So it may be the promise of commitment from a romantic relationship. It may be the promise of a chance of promotion at work. It may be the promise of a bonus at work. It may be the promise of a change in behaviour by one of your loved ones. Whatever it happens to be, it could be absolutely anything. It's going to come in if it's already in existence, or you're going to start seeing evidence of it. If it's not already in existence as a promise that someone's promised you, it will appear. I feel that this group, you rely very heavily on your faith and what you believe in, and that is what's holding you in good stead at the moment. And you're right, trust your intuition, trust your inner knowing, trust whatever you believe in, because it's leading you where you want to go. And this may have been a promise by the universe, in fact, or something, maybe you've tried to manifest something you've been promised, that if you follow this, this and this, it will eventually manifest. So it's like that promise is coming towards you now. You actually may be showing promise in something. So you know that term where children might show promise in maybe a gift, like an art form or music or something like that. It may be that you're starting to show talents that you didn't know you had earlier, or you're starting to get an interest in something that you didn't have earlier. You may be revisiting things from childhood for some of you. I feel that there's something here that is appearing, if you don't already know what this promise is about, that is really going to garner your attention and your passion and really move you forward in life. Perhaps for a lot of you, there's been a period of stagnation. I'm seeing the Hanged Man here in my mind's eye from the tarot, and I feel that perhaps you've been paused in life, because what's happening is it's like a bulb that's underground and it's gathering all its strength to erupt through the soil during spring. So at the moment, and what's been happening in the last year at least, maybe longer, is that your bulb has been underground, gathering its resources, and then when it's ready, it erupts out of the surface, and all that promise comes to fruition. It's a really lovely energy, because I feel like you've really been gathering strength. It may have been some very trying times and frustrating times as you're gathering strength. but finally you're ready to blossom, which is really nice, group 2. Let's see, I feel like there's a little bit of adventure for you this month as well. You may be travelling to see family, or family may be coming to stay with you, and you're going to look at things in your area that you don't normally go and see. I feel that vistas are opening up, so you may have been shuttered down in a place for some time, and then suddenly things are going to open up a little bit for you. They're not going to fully open this month, but it's the promise. It's coming back to spring again. It's the promise of spring. You might start to see signs of it. I feel that for those of you that are adventurous, you will have the chance to plan an adventure for yourself and maybe your loved ones coming up. So you may not be going in December, but you may be starting to plan something adventurous in December. Overall, there's a real sense of ease for this month for you. I don't feel that there's too many issues, just the normal traffic, phone calls, interruptions. But I don't feel that there's too much out of the ordinary that's going to interrupt your progress this month. I feel it's quite a calm month for you. Okay, group 2, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a great month. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel because that helps support me, and I will see you in my next one. Group 3, welcome to your reading. I'm just going to pick up your wand and channel through it. I want to hold this end for some reason. Let's see what's coming in for you. What energy is starting to appear in December? Resolution is what I'm getting. There's going to be a resolution, or a resolution is coming forward or starting to appear in December. You may have been going through something for some time. For some of you, I feel this may be a court case or something legal, and it's been going on for a really long time, and it's going to come to resolution or start to come to resolution. It's like you're seeing the end of the arduous journey here. This may not be anything legal. This may be the end of a project, or it may be a divorce. It may be a custody battle. I mean, they are legal, but that's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like there may have been some turmoil around this situation for you. It may be the end of a family feud. I feel that there's resolution coming. Now, not all parties will be happy about it, but everyone involved will get some resolution, if you know what I mean. That doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to lose anything in a court case or whatever, but I just feel that there will be some satisfaction by all parties. It's not going to be someone loses everything and someone wins everything. It'll be a resolution. For some of you, I feel that this may be around employment. Maybe there was an unfair dismissal or something unfairly happened at work, and you've had to work to prove yourself in the situation, and that's coming to resolution. You will get what you want from the situation here. I also feel that someone might have lost something or had something taken off them. So it may be that someone stole a piece of jewellery from you or took something without asking, and there will be a resolution to it. Or it may be that you had a falling out with someone, and then in December resolution happens. So I can't get any more specific than that with the examples I'm getting. I'm just getting the sense of resolution. You might have a resolution within yourself. So maybe something that you struggled with for a really long time. you're finally going to resolve the issue, and it may be an internal conflict. There may be an issue with addiction in some area that's going to be resolved this month, or starting to resolve this month. I feel that there is more balance coming in this month. And even though they call it the silly season in December, I feel that you will be on a more even keel this month because you'll be satisfied with the outcome of something. I feel that there's been a lot of judgment in this situation, whether it's you judging someone else or someone else's actions or someone doing that to you. There's been a lot of judgment. And your spirit team are just saying there to try and let go of that judgment. If it is literally a court case, of course there's judgment there because there's a ruling. But I feel like your team is saying don't be attached to the outcome because it is what it is. And if you hold, let's just say that you are in the middle of a custody battle with your partner over children, and you wanted full custody, but they wanted full custody, and it got split down the middle, your angel team are saying, don't be resentful of that. That's what was needed for the other party as well as you. So there's always a bigger picture. When you're mired in something and a battle or a conflict, you can only ever see your side. But what your spirit team are saying, there's a reason for the outcome you get, and there's going to be no full winner or no full loser in the outcome, just so you know, because they want you to let go of the outcome and accept it without putting any emotion or any resentment around it, because at the end of the day, the only person that's hurting is you. What you put out there comes back to you. So if you are really angry at someone, that anger will come back to you. Not necessarily from them. It might be in another form. You might get into a road rage incident. It's just an example of the way energy works. You may have to do some forgiveness around this situation, particularly for yourself. You may just need to forgive yourself if you feel unsettled by any actions that you've taken. And this will help with resolving it for you as well. And this may have already happened. So you may have already gone through a court case. You may have already had issues with an employer this year. I feel like it's happened this year, but the resolution and how you feel about it is going to happen at the end of the year. And it's almost a sense of finality. So I feel like finally this has happened. You've got resolution over something. Okay, that's all I have here, Group 3. I hope that was okay. I'm not seeing anything else out of the ordinary for you in December. Maybe the usual holiday activities, and nothing out of the ordinary there. Okay. I hope you have a great month, Group 3. I'm just going to ask you to support my channel if you like this reading by liking the video, sharing, or subscribing if you haven't already. I hope you have a great month, and I will see you in my next reading.